Welcome to APSET and Net. Today we are going to discuss the Old English period or Anglo-Saxon period. You have to remember the literature timeline. There will be a question. For example, from which age to which age Romantic period? Options they will be given like this: 1785 to 1832, 1782 to 1901, like that. You have to remember the periods. So I want you to sit with the pen and paper when you start watching any of the lecture. Anglo-Saxon or Old English period. The term Anglo-Saxon is popularly used for the language that was spoken and written by Anglo-Saxons in England and Eastern Scotland. As we know, English developed from the dialects of the Germanic tribes, that is, Angles, Saxons, and Jews. Old English has four major dialects: Northumbrian, American, West Saxon, Kentish. There were two other languages in Anglo-Saxon era, as Latin and Greek. Latin was spoken by church-related like clergymen, and Greek was spoken by rich people and royals. Anglo-Saxon kingdoms. Most of the Saxons' territories could be identified with the suffix "sex", like Wessex, Essex, and Sussex. There were 7 Anglo-Saxon kingdoms: Northumbria, America, East Anglia, Essex, Kent, Sussex, Wessex. Heptarchy is the term used to denote the period of Anglo-Saxon kingdoms. Heptarchy meaning 7 and rule. In 8th and 9th centuries, Danish Vikings from Scandinavian attacked on Heptarchy. Anglo-Saxon kingdoms spoke distinctive dialects which evolved over time and together became now known as Old English. Within that variety of dialects, an exceptionally rich vernacular literature emerged. Examples: the masterful epic poem Beowulf and the Anglo-Saxon Chronicles. It is a collection of manuscripts that cover events in the early history of England. Anglo-Saxons were pagan people, but with the passage of time they converted to Christianity. English literature was actually started with Anglo-Saxon literature. Anglo-Saxon works include genres such as epic poetry, hagiography, sermons, Bible translations, chronicles, and riddles. Hagiography means the writing of the lives of saints. The Anglo-Saxon literature. The Anglo-Saxon poetry is divided into two categories. Number 1, religious poetry and non-religious poetry. Much of the religious poetry is anonymous, but the names of the two poets are known: Caedmon the first English poet known by name, and Kinwulf. They both wrote on the biblical and religious themes. The period of Old English poetry is called Cadmonian. Four manuscripts. The poetry has survived for the most part in four manuscripts. Four manuscripts are Junius manuscript, Exeter manuscript, Vercelli book, Novel Codex or Beowulf manuscript. The first manuscript is called the Junius manuscript, also known as the Cadman manuscript, which is an illustrated poetic anthology. The second manuscript is called the Exeter manuscript, also known as anthology. It is located in the Exeter Cathedral of Library in Devon. The poems The Seafarer and The Wanderer, along with various other texts, were preserved in the Exeter book. It contains only poetry. Vercelli manuscript is the third one. It is a mix of poetry and prose. Mostly it is on religious themes. And the fourth manuscript is called the Novel Codex, also a mixture of poetry and prose. There is a difference between third manuscript and fourth manuscript. The third manuscript only deals with the poetry and prose on religious themes, but the Novel Codex manuscript deals with the poetry and prose on non-religious themes. Major writers and works. Cadman. Cadman is the 7th century Northumbrian poet. He is the father of Old English poetry. The first fragment of literature is known as Cadman's hymn. His hymn is the first song of praise in English culture and the first Christian religious poem in English. Cadman's hymn is the alliterative vernacular praise poem in 9 lines. According to Bede, Cadman founded the school of Christian poetry called Cadmonian school. Cadmonian is also known as Anglo-Saxon Milton. Venerable Bede. He is the father of English history. His works are Ecclesiastical History of the English People. Originally it is written in Latin. It is written in 5 books and the Anglo-Saxon Chronicles. King Alfred the Great. He was the king of Wessex from AD 1871 until his death. He successfully resisted Danish attacks. He translated theological and philosophical prose from Latin, which are Pastoral Rule or Pastoral Care by Pope Gregory, History of the World by Orosius, Ecclesiastical History of the English People by Venerable Bede. He also translated number of chronicles from Latin to English. King Alfred founded the first English public schools. Kinwulf. Nothing is known for certain about his life. His poems are The Fate of Apostles, Christ's Ascension, Juliana, Ellen. His poems are all on religious themes. Alfric. He was a clergyman and prose stylist. He wrote sermons in poetic prose. His works were the first Old English books to be printed. Important poems of Anglo-Saxon period. Beowulf. Beowulf is the most important work of Old English period. It is the England's national epic. It contains 3,182 lines describing the heroic deeds of Beowulf. Beowulf is the Geatish warrior who defeats and kills the monster Grendel and his mother. In the second part, Beowulf kills the dragon. In the first part, he kills the monster Grendel and his mother. In the second part, he kills the dragon. The other poems of this period are Widsith, Doer's Complaint, Seafarer, The Wanderer, The Dream of the Rood, The Battle of Maldon. Doer's Complaint is about the disappointment of lover. Widsith is the traveler's song. Literary techniques used in Anglo-Saxon period. Blank verse. It means there will be no rhymes. Alliteration. Alliteration means repetition of consonant sounds.